Hello everyone and welcome back to Dr. Stone. This is season 4 episode 17. In the last episode, we got introduced to Joel, a new character who's a watchmaker, and he exists to assist us in checking out the Medusa because it requires like very intrinsic, careful technology skills with like, you know, steady hands. So he's perfect for that. He's a little bit of a douche, but it's fine. I'm sure he'll still help us out. And yeah, we got what were we doing? Oh, ropeway. We're making a ropeway as well over with the main squad, which I'm curious and excited about. I mean, it's funny when they always like say we're gonna make a blank, you know. Like they'll be like, we're gonna make a cell phone or something, and they'll show like an iPhone, and then like later we'll see what it actually is, and it's like obviously a really primitive version of it. But honestly, the motorbikes look pretty fucking like at this point these things could look pretty advanced because our technology is quite advanced now. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into the episode. This is Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 17. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. Let's jump into this. Dr. Stone, here we go. Starting off with Stanley. All right.
It should effectively keep us out of Stanley's crosshairs.
Let's just hope there truly is a dense Uncle Jay on the other side.
Hey, I trust Chelsea. I trust her so much.
Let's get to crafting this bad boy.
If she told me I'd be safe if I jumped off a cliff, I'd do it.
Let's make a ropeway.
Hell yeah. Ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na. Sickening yet beautiful.
Well, that's terrifying. Talk about steam.
Oh yeah, that is.
We definitely die a terrible
I actually don't mind heights that much, but that's scary.
Are my specialty.
Oh god! Oh god, Kayaku! What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
In case you forgot, I'm an expert.
Oh my god.
Years of training bee. I made that trip several times a day.
Yeah?
Problem if I were the only one who had to cross.
True.
But even I can't carry
What the
everybody
fuck?
into
That's
the
such a leap.
So it
Nice. Okay, well they've made the rope part of it.
This is just our guide. We'll use this rope to pull the cable across.
Ah, that makes sense.
Hey, did you forget the part about the enemy plane coming our way?
Hmm.
Using the radio would mean broadcasting our exact location.
That's
to
true.
them. Which also means we have a landline.
Yeah, it's like torch. So you can, yeah.
Hey!
Clever.
Can you hear me? Linus?
Shut it!
Shut it! Damn, man, this is insane. Whoa, gee, it's pretty high tech, honestly.
All we have to worry about's the weight.
It's fine. Send us. Suka-san, I will go first to reunite the power team.
No, you.
We've got engines and tires. We'll let our tech do the
Yeah.
pulling. It's this cable that we need to be worried
You need to
about.
worry about who you put on the load.
What's the maximum load on the Kingdom of Science's ropeway?
Can Zeno help you figure it out
Limit is
quickly?
somewhere
Well,
around
you'll do it in like 5
160
seconds anyway.
kilograms.
We'll just have to pair up based on weight.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we already weighed everyone
For the
and
motorbikes,
results.
yeah.
The problem is Zeno. Imagine if something like this happened.
It's like the riddle with the fox and the. You have to send them across and then send them back. That's how you do it in the Foxmit riddle.
It's a real-life river crossing puzzle on our
Yeah.
So, what kind of puzzle is that?
I love this riddle. It's fun.
You're a simple traveler.
Yeah.
Trying to have a fox, a chicken, and lastly, some
It is
corn.
so funny they
You
incorporated
can only carry one of them
this.
across at a time.
And that poor chicken becomes fox food.
But if you take the fox over first, correct. The trick is finding a way to get everyone across safely.
You bring the chicken across first, then you bring the whatever, and then you bring one back.
Big
That's the
question
trick,
is
is
who
you have to bring
Kerhyoga
someone
and
back and
Zeno
then
with.
bring the next thing across.
Zeno, let's join forces and curate a kingdom of superior. Now is the perfect opportunity
True.
to rendezvous.
A rather elegant proposition.
Make this make sense for me. You're saying Hyoga killed Suka-san?
Yeah.
People have a super freaky definition of friendship, you know.
I don't disagree, but But some context might help.
You need to
How
watch
about
4
I give you a
seasons.
Quick little rundown. Hyoga killed Tsukasa, but it didn't stick. And before that, Tsukasa killed Senku.
Yep.
Killed Tsukasa. Zeno also killed Senku, but not really.
Heck of a lot of killing.
Suppose when you lay it all
I love the love hearts and the...
So the
Oh,
big
it had
problem we've got to
Kohaku
solve
loving
is whoever carries him
Suika.
across has to be some.
Both pairs are over 160 kilos.
This is so
Jump
interesting.
back down to where you are.
Zeno and Hyoga could cross together.
We were just talking about how that's the worst possible pair we could think of.
Our schedule's too tight to fuss about seating aside.
We just have to trust him. Yoga, don't fuck us over. Please. Aww. Those two we're having grand old time. Oh, it's so cute.
Here we go.
Oh, cool. 3 of them can fit because they're very light. Okay, now they're going across. Well, they're fine.
Stuff.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Oh, wow. What a fucking incredible move. Damn, Kohaku.
This is bad. No one up here can fight. We're completely at Hyoga's mercy on the edge of a cliff.
Hyoga knows he's in the perfect Reyes without risking anything.
Shit, man.
He could reach out his hand and end us.
I think he's still on our side. I think we're fine. He's gonna help you up. Thank you. Yoga, you've really turned around.
Good boy, Hyoga. I'm so Team Hyoga.
I love Chelsea.
Even though your relation mess and that is toad sending me.
Yoga's changed so much he has a different voice actor, so.
We're united. We're all on the same team.
Well, good to know. Except Zeno, but he'll get there.
Hell yeah.
Chelsea was right.
No hope of tracking us down in there.
Chelsea was right, of
It's a
course.
great Amazon, and that means we're done.
We're done? I don't know. I think there's a lot to go. Okay, I was thinking about the water, but they can just drive across it. That's good.
Now we just speak.
Don't look back.
Amazon's epic
You might hit a
train
tree.
cover. Stanley's fighter.
That's fine by me. That wasn't our main reason for coming here by plane.
Okay.
It was for those tire tracks. But their ragtag crew is taking through the jungle.
Interesting. But we went through the water at some point.
How do we know those
Can we keep doing
motorcycles
that?
aren't another decoy?
Good question.
It forced them to ride straight there.
Maybe,
Even
yeah.
some unencrypted radio signals.
I know which way the science brats are running.
Okay.
We're home free.
They're going through the
No more
water,
dodging bad guys.
so it's harder to track the
It's called Manaus. It's in
Manaus.
which is
Our feeble human bodies don't stand a chance against the Amazon. I'm 10 billion% sure we're gonna be bugs from hell crawling around at our feet. Parasitic sand fleas, vampiric stink bugs.
Oh, I hate it.
Giant leeches all competing
Don't
for the
show
kill.
me them.
Own scientific crafting. We
You
can
made
power
boots.
up our fragile bodies with these.
Rubber boots.
these things look pretty tasty.
Careful, Suika.
Oh, they're gigantic.
Careful, ask Senku.
It appears to be jackfruit.
Oh yeah,
They're
or
the
ask them.
largest fruit in-
Sign me up.
Is it okay? Oh god, look out! That could kill you. Okay.
Impressive.
Oh god! It's Nessie! This is why we have the battle team. Oh my god. It's quite a meal.
I'm creating an insect-repelling mist.
Ah,
using
clever.
Parsley. I refuse to suffer the same fate as the rest of you.
That's bad.
It's the strongest animal in the Amazon.
The mosquito.
Yeah, that
Mosquitoes kill the most people per year or whatever.
The strongest animal on the planet.
Stop showing bugs,
The
please!
army ant.
Thank you for blurring them.
Documentary about those things. Any man or beast and nothing but bone.
Yay! Oh, they're collecting them?
About the tricky trap.
Luna! No!
Sounds like a...
That's peak, like for realsies.
Guess what we're doing with this almighty
That's
brew.
peak. Are you wearing it like a lotion?
Splash it everywhere.
Okay.
Power the dreaded army ant to scare everything else away.
Makes sense. The king of the jungle.
This way's much better.
Bugs, me, they're juice.
Bugs me, their juice.
The Amazon River.
Yay!
Oh yeah! It's the water slide attraction.
Whoa! That's scary as hell.
And we'll finally hit ground zero.
Oh my god, are we getting to ground zero next episode?
We're gonna find the petrification device.
Or this episode?
Automatic intervals? Interesting. We could use that for the Medusa's light.
Oh.
A machine that'll protect us from petrification.
Okay.
This out back on Treasure Island.
Yeah, when you threw
Remember
the
your trick?
thing
Setting
up.
a system to...
In a multi-stage attack.
Okay.
Possible we'll find more than one Medusa at ground zero?
Oh, the music in Dr. Stone, so good. It's year 5,700. I think it's 5,742 was the year or something. I don't think I've ever written it down.
And now, we've made it to the other side of the planet.
What did he step on? Oh, it's a Medusa! Holy shit!
Found the thing already? That's so bad. I can't believe we got that lucky.
Oh, that means they're probably everywhere. There's probably millions of them. Are they all Medusas? What the fuck am I looking at? What the hell? What the hell, man? What is there more after that river crossing puzzle? Oh no!
Everybody ready?
No, hold on. No, hang on. I paused it. Let me do it. Hold on. Here, before I watch this part of the episode where they solve it, I'm pretty sure I know the solution, which is like, let's say this is the river, and then so we have the corn. I'm just gonna say that the corn looks like that, like that. We've got the chicken, which looks like this, and we've got the fox. Yeah, I'm great at drawing. Okay, that's the fox. Okay, so we need to bring all of them across the river. I believe the way you do it is first you bring the chicken across, because the chicken, that leaves the fox in the corn, and the fox isn't going to eat the corn. Then you go back. Then you bring the fox over. But before you leave, you pick up the chicken, bring the chicken back over, grab the corn when you're back here, bring that over. Then you're leaving the fox alone with the corn as you go back over to grab the chicken and you bring it across. I think that's the way that you're supposed to do it. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I could, I could, like, say my piece before I continued with this.
Ready?
Give
As
it.
a reminder, everything you need across a river.
Yep.
Your big...
We can't let that happen. So the travelers gotta cross over with the chicken.
With the chicken first.
No
Good.
offense, but I'm not really a corn guy.
After that, he crosses over with the fox.
Yep. You bring the chicken back.
I've got nothing to fear with this fella.
One last time for the chicken, and that's it.
That's it. I got it.
And kept everyone safe. The end.
Hooray. I needed to, because I was gonna do it like in the discussion, and then they like had the after credits scene and they were like, we're gonna explain it, and I'm like, no, that's my job. I was gonna do that. Okay, so anyway, great. That's fun though that they put that riddle in there. I've always liked that riddle. I thought that riddle was fun when I was younger. It's very simple. Like once you know the solution, it's like super easy. But just the idea of like bringing the chicken back across the river is just the thing that doesn't immediately jump to most people's heads, which is what makes it tricky. That was a fun episode. I liked that. I really liked that they incorporated the fox chicken riddle into the episode with the idea of Zeno and Hyoga, where it's like, okay, so we need to bring these people across and they need to fit in with these certain weights, but at the same time, like, Hyoga is barely on our side and Zeno is not on our side. So if we do this in the wrong way, someone might kill someone else. And I think it's like really interesting to have that there. But then I also think it's good that the solution to it ended up being like the trust was tested because Hyoga had a way to betray them and he didn't do it. He chose not to. Also, he didn't really say anything about it, which is like interesting. I think it's like he didn't do like a monologue about why he's not doing it right now or like why he's with them or, you know, anything about trust or anything. He literally just helped Kohaku up, and then Chelsea was like, "Oh, you're such a good guy," and he said nothing. Like, it was just they didn't really address it at all, but everyone else was like, "Yeah, we trust each other." So it's like I find that very interesting. You could have that be in the future, like Hyoga does have a plan and it's a greater plan than that, and he doesn't want to, like, you know, put that plan at risk right now by doing something stupid. Or maybe like he thought Senku might have contingencies for if he betrayed them. Or genuinely, Hyoga's just on our side now, which, you know, would be nice. And I mean, Dr. Stone is pretty good about, you know, getting villains on our side, and they straight up are on our side from then on, you know, because like as they pointed out in this episode, a lot of the people on our crew right now were villains at some point or another. Sorry, I now have to reply to a message. So yeah, I think like Magma was a pretty big villain. Hyoga, Tsukasa, you know, I mean, most of them, honestly, like 90% of our crew were villains at one point or another. So it makes sense that, you know, that we're still doing that. We're still recruiting villains. I feel like it's possible we get Stanley on our side at some point or another, but I feel like it would have to be, we have to win over Zeno, and then Zeno can convince Stanley. That's really the only way that works, I think. But yeah, man, Kohaku in this episode was a fucking G. I mean, it's insane watching her like leap over that massive thing. But that's the thing about this show, is that like the science in it has like real science behind it, but it's also still like a shonen at the end of the day. So like the characters that can do special things, they do them to like a superhuman degree. So like you have Tsukasa, and Tsukasa's strength, and it's like insane, you know. There's a part in the show where he like picks up a tree and throws the tree or whatever. It's like it got insane strength. If a character is good at aiming, they will be like godly at aiming, you know. Obviously Senku is smart, and not only is he smart, he's one of the smartest people in the world, and he like has knowledge of like every scientific field, it feels like, you know. So like, sorry, I'm getting distracted a lot in this discussion. Then I had some chicken in my teeth, I think. Sorry, when I took it across the river, I ate it. So yeah, everyone's got like these, whatever they're good at to a superhuman degree. I mean, even, what the heck is his name? Ryusui is like, he's got like sailor's instincts, but it's like, that's basically magic. Like whatever he says, like it's a sailor's instincts. It really is just the show creator going like, this is true. Like this, you can believe this because Ryusui is saying this and he's saying it's sailor's instincts. So like you can just trust that he's telling you something that is true. So yeah, it's something that like when you watch this show you've come to expect. So Kohaku like leaping across a canyon, it does make sense within the internal logic of the show. But on top of that, not only that, but like Suika almost died and she fucking plummeted down there. Like she acted so quickly to save her. I love it. I love getting some more Kohaku focus because she's like one of my favorite characters in this show. And I remember early in the show, it's a shame to me that I didn't end up doing reaction videos to the first few seasons of this show. It's actually like kind of regrettable because like there's several shows on this channel that I will start several seasons in. You know, My Hero Academia, I started doing reactions on this channel at like season 6 or something. Or is it season 5? I think it might have been season 6. I think it was season 6. And you know, like a bunch of shows, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen, I think I started on season 2, and Dr. Stone, I started on season 4 or whatever. But most of the time, when I start a show on a later season, the reasoning for that is because before I started the channel, I had watched the first seasons of it. And now that I'm doing a reaction channel, I'm gonna be watching these shows, so I do reaction videos to it. But like, I watched, you know, the start of it. Attack on Titan's another good example, you know, Haikyuu. Like, I watched the shows before I was even doing these videos. With Dr. Stone, however, that's not the case. I started watching Dr. Stone, and I was doing this channel when I started watching Dr. Stone. It wasn't the case of like, oh, I watched the first season when it came out or whatever. I didn't. I watched it like a little before season 3. What was the island season? Would have been season 3, right? A little before season 3 came out, was it season 3? Now I'm like second guessing myself. I guess I could check right now so I'm not like fully distracted while I'm like trying to explain this. Let's see. Season, yeah, because season 3 is New World. So yeah, like I believe I did that, right? Or did I start like halfway through season 3? I can't remember. I think I started with the start of season 3. Anyway, so the reason was I was doing a bunch of videos at the time of other shows, and I was like, you know what? I need something to watch. Like, I needed something to have on casually to pass the time. And I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put on a show that I don't think I'll care about that much, and like just something to just put on so I can just enjoy it in the background, and I won't like regret not doing reactions to it. And my choice was Dr. Stone, because I thought this show wasn't gonna be that interesting to me. I truly did. I truly thought like I thought like I'm kind of watching this show from FOMO, like I've seen people talking about it or whatever, but it didn't sound like the sort of show that I would enjoy. So I started watching it for that. And then I got a couple seasons in, and I was like, oh no, I love this show. I love it, and I should have been doing reaction videos to it from the start, but I didn't. So I missed that. So I apologize for that. But early in the show, when we first got introduced to Kohaku, I thought she was okay. But like, I loved Yuzuriha, and Yuzuriha was like my girl, and and so like I didn't see anything super special about Kohaku. But as time went on, more and more, I found myself getting more and more endeared to her and falling in love with her. And now I think she might be my favorite character. And I can't even tell you why. I mean, Felicia Angel's performance of her is great. I love her like, ha! Like, that's her like kind of catchphrase, is the ha! Which it's not as like obvious a catchphrase as a lot of the other characters, but she does kind of start every line with it. But yeah, also just, you know, like, I think she's cute. I love how supportive she is of Senku, you know. I love how behind everything that he says and does she is. And she's like a fucking badass. It's awesome. And like, I feel like, you know, the show has continued to add a lot of like badass characters that could make her irrelevant, but I always feel like she's in it, you know. She's so dedicated, and she, like, to me, she's one of the faces of the series. It's like, to me, I would say genuinely, and this is wild, but like, I would say it's like Senku, Chrome, Kohaku. Now obviously you think like, well, Taiju and Yuzuriha were like original faces of the series, like at the start of the series or whatever, and Tsukasa is a pretty huge face of the series, I feel like. But to me, like, those aren't the big three. Those aren't the ones that I think of. I think of Senku, Chrome, and Kohaku as the big three of this series. Anyway, so I'm looking at my notes again. So we got to Ground Zero, and it looks like they've got multiple Medusas, and by multiple, was that, like, is there gonna be fucking millions of them? Because, like, if there's just one hanging out in the river that they came across, and then the building's, like, all shiny and sparkly, like, are they just gonna be in a room full of Medusas? And then, like, what if one of them accidentally says, like, you know, a time and a distance, and then they just, like, petrify all of them? It seems like it's gonna be insane. I don't know what to expect, but I'm so excited for next episode now. I want to see what Ground Zero is, because I have absolutely no idea what to expect now. I truly don't know. And this episode also had a lot of bugs in it, but that makes sense. I mean, you're gonna do a jungle episode, you need to focus it on bugs. It looks like we did the jungle stuff pretty fast though. We, like, trekked through the jungle. We're like, okay, we made some rubber boots, we did some bug repellent smoke, and we have now, like, you know, put ants on our skin and stuff. So that's how we got through the jungle, and that makes sense, and that's all I needed. I didn't need many episodes of us traversing the jungle, and I'm glad they didn't waste the time. That's another thing I love about this show. Like, they don't waste your time. It's like, if there's a problem, they show you the solutions to it. If it's a problem that will be interesting for many episodes, then they will dedicate many episodes to it. But for the most part, it's like, if it's kind of a boring problem, like, it might be a tough problem to solve, but a boring one, like traversing the jungle, they're just like, yeah, like, here's the solution, here's the solution, here's the solution, let's move on. Let's just keep going, you know? Because it's not really fun to watch people walk in a jungle, in my opinion. It's something else that I've talked about with this, with a lot of different series, where it's like, when there's a desert, when the characters come across a desert, which, I mean, Dr. Stone did as well, I get nervous. Because in a lot of series, I feel like the desert sections of the series are, like, some of my least favorite sections, you know? Like, I think of, you know, like, my thoughts are, like, Uncharted, the Uncharted series. When I think of, like, parts of the Uncharted series that I'm not a fan of, there's, like, a bit where he's walking through the desert that I don't really care about, you know? There's John Wick, the bits where he's going through the desert in John Wick. That's, like, some of my least favorite parts of those movies, you know? One Piece, when they're in Alabasta and they're going through the desert there, I'm not super invested in that stuff, you know? So there's a lot of those moments where it's like, when characters come across a desert, I'm like, it's gonna be hard to make this interesting. Because it's like, I get it, you know? They're walking through the desert, there's nothing that they can see, they're exhausted. I would say some of the things that have done it the best, Better Call Saul is probably, and I mean Breaking Bad as well, like those shows have done it pretty well, where, like, in Better Call Saul there's, like, the Bagman episode or whatever. It's probably one of the best versions of it. But even, I'm doing a rewatch of Better Call Saul right now. Whenever I think about rewatching it, I think about that episode and I'm like, it's a really good episode, but it's like, I kind of don't want to watch the desert scenes again, because it's not as interesting as, like, the lawyer scenes when you're rewatching it, especially to me. But what's really good about that is you see the connection between Mike and Saul, so that makes it worth it. But yeah, anyway, that's you know, a tangent. Point is, I like that this show sped through that stuff. It's great. Anyway, that's Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 17. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.